Speaking of Steph Curry, a lot of guys think even despite his age, even though Court's in his prime, he might still be top 10 player in the league. Which brings us to our first segment, top 10 players in the NBA today as of January 16th.
Transition defense. What type of mouth guard is your guys' favorite type? Oh, sorry. Okay.
This is where
Court is getting better and better with age.
This is the Transition D sponsorship, mouth guard.
Yeah, mouth guard. Yeah. Invisalign.
Under Armour probably has one.
Yeah. Plastic.
Okay, top 10. Right. Who's going first?
I think, you know what? It's your birthday, Court. You should go first.
Okay.
Agreed.
I have no idea who's in my top 10, so this is gonna be fun. Is this in order too?
Yeah, you got to do it in order.
Damn.
Okay. Go 10 to 1. 10 to 1.
That's gonna. I have no idea. So who's at 10? All right. I don't know. Like 10 to 1 makes it even harder because if I start at 1, I can kind of build up. But starting at 10, damn, I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna say 10th. Could be higher than 10 because he's having such a great year. But I'm gonna go 10th. Shea. That sounds nice. That sounds like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, shoot. 9th, I will go. I'm trying to think of NBA players. Okay, I changed my mind. 10th, Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
9th, 10th, Donovan Mitchell. 9th, especially just because their team is doing so well. I'm gonna put Anthony Edwards 9th right now.
I can't allow that because I have a big bet that Anthony Edwards is not top 10 before like 2 years from now. And so I can't give it to him already.
Right now.
Not allowed.
Yeah. You know they're the 1 seed in the West right now. You know they're the number 1 seed in the West right now?
Yeah, but he's averaging like 24, which is good, but top 10 in the league.
Okay. I just thought of some other players. So you're right. He's gone. He's gone. Good point, Cody. Good point. Some other people just crossed my mind. Shea's back at 10.
Wait, Shea's at 10th on your list?
No. Never mind. Wait, I got that wrong. Donovan Mitchell's at 10 still. Shea's at 9. There we go. Donovan Mitchell's at 10. Shea's at 9. I've got. Okay, never mind again. Anthony Davis is 10. Donovan Mitchell's 9. Shea is 8. Kevin Durant is 7. Steph is 6. Damn, these top 5 are gonna be hard. Nah. LeBron is 6. Steph is 5.
Yeah, baby. Jamie, are you noting Court's top 10?
No, I'm putting mine in order to make the process
no, I've got it
a little more efficient.
I already remember what I
said.
Good,
Court.
I'm going to start writing yours down.
AD at 10, Donovan Mitchell at 9, Shea at 8, KD at 7, LeBron at 6, Steph at 5. Giannis at 4, Embiid at 3, Luka at 2, Jokic at 1.
That's a nice top 10.
That is a nice top 10.
And you're locked in? Are you locked in, Court?
No, just kidding. Luka's moving down. I'm flipping Luka and Embiid. Embiid at 2, Luka at 4.
And you're locking it in?
6.
Yeah, locked it. Wait. Oh, who did I forget?
You just locked it.
I forgot Jason Tatum.
You have no Jason Tatum.
You were locked.
You have Anthony Davis, Donovan Mitchell, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander over Jason Tatum.
Yeah, fuck Jason Tatum.
The rest is debatable, but yeah, pretty bad list.
He's choked in the playoffs too much.
Pretty overall bad list.
He's choked in the playoffs too much.
Let's let the viewers decide, Cody. All right?
Yeah. I told you I was going to forget someone. At least it wasn't Giannis this time.
All right, Jamie, you want to go?
Sure.
I feel like you're ready to go. You look
I'm
like
ready.
you're
I'm
chomping at
locked
the
in.
bit.
Well, me and Court have a pretty similar top 4 or 5, but starting at 10, I got LeBron. 9, Kevin
Ooh.
Durant. 8,
Ooh.
Jason Tatum. 7, Shea.
Okay.
6, Steph. 5, Giannis. 4. Wait, did I mess? Hold on.
You
I
seem
gotta count.
like you're
1,
missing
2,
one.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I got 1 spot left. Oh shit! All right.
Up $75.
You
Yeah,
can't
I've
find-
sworn like
you
4
can't-
times already. We
oh.
gotta
Yeah.
clean up the
but-
potty.
Yeah.
It's your birthday, Court, so we
Okay.
gave you a
We
pass.
do need some.
Fucking
we need a
A.
clean potty for sure.
Jamie has no excuse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, clean
We
potty.
don't wanna be
Starting
messy.
right now.
We don't want to be messy potty boys.
No,
Yeah.
No.
Clean
Yeah.
potty boys, so that
Yeah.
everybody wants to join us
Yes.
Yeah.
Clean
in the
potty.
potty.
All right, who's
Um,
your one that you're forgetting?
Even though
Damn.
Court started
Who
it
am
off with
I
a real
forgetting?
stinky take. Sorry.
I don't know if
It's your
you're the right person to be judging stinky takes, stinky boy.
Maybe my personal hygiene isn't as tight as you two. However, my takes have not been as stinky as you guys.
Well,
All right, I got my 10.
off the top
Okay.
of the brain.
Run us through
So-
it, Jamie.
I'm gonna go back to number 10. All right, and I got Ant-Man coming in at number 10. I saw this thing the other day of like how he moves a lot more similar to Michael Jordan than most anybody in like the current NBA, and he actually does. Like the way he moves and his game, different things that he has, turnaround jumpers, just the way that he like moves overall. So I got Ant-Man at number 10, LeBron at number 9, Kevin Durant number 8, Jason Tatum 7, Shea 6, Steph 5, Giannis 4, Embiid 3, Luka 2, and the main man, Mr. Joker, at number 1.
Wow, nice list. Okay, I'm gonna run through my top 10, and then we'll see whose list is the best. At 10, I have
Between you and me.
Yeah, most likely, yeah. I have
Just
I
kidding,
have-
You guys clearly prepared, and I didn't at all.
I didn't, but I prepared while you were going.
I prepared while
so-
you were trying to figure out your headphone situation.
You threw the birthday boy under the bus? Come on, guys.
That's how we do it. You know it, Corey.
All right.
Come on.
I
Yeah.
have
We love
this
you.
player here, even though he's younger, but his numbers are ridiculous right now. And I argued against him in the point guard list earlier in the season, and I was wrong.
Oh,
At
Tyrese.
10, I have Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
He's averaging like 25. I think he's leading the league in assists.
You
and
vehemently argued against him earlier in the year.
it was pretty early to pick him at the time.
I'm
but-
going stinky take.
Yeah,
for you,
stinky
freaking
take.
Going back on your own.
Yeah.
Listen
one of
to
them's
this.
a stinky take, either today
Yeah, one
or
of
the
them
last
stinky.
take. Yeah.
One of them is stinky.
Which one do you want to be stinky in?
I'd have to look at my top 5 point guards.
No, you gotta eat it right now. Eat
Okay,
your
you
own
want to talk
stink.
about stinky takes?
No,
you-
don't attack me.
Your John
Just
Morant
face the
take.
facts, buddy.
Your jaw tank look
Oh,
real
that's
Oh, you mean
stinky
true.
how
right
he's
about
out,
that.
now how he's out of the season again?
Yeah, but when he
was
came back,
balling, though.
they were like 3-20. He came back, they were like 9-2.
Dude, he's gone. He's gone.
Jamie
So
was just
it's-
predicting. Jamie was just predicting that he would break his wrist. That was Jamie's
Yeah.
whole take.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that was backstage. I was telling Court. You might not.
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
But guys,
During the
Spot on,
drinks and
Jamie.
remember
That
the hors d'oeuvres
was
party,
really
Court,
impressive.
when
Yeah,
we were
yeah, that was
the
so fun.
cocktail attire.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
was the
Mm,
VIP party.
Yeah.
what the hell are you guys talking about?
It well, it's
Off
a
air
VIP.
takes.
thing.
Mhm. All right, go, Cody.
And I didn't like earlier in the group chat when I said, "Is Jamie's in?" And Court went, "Yeah, he's in. He told me." Like you guys are having some
Yeah.
private chat
'Cause
without
we
me.
did.
We talked on the phone earlier that day with how you.
I
Yeah,
looked at it and got so sad. I said, "What the fuck?" Um,
I
okay.
tried to call you. I think while we were on the phone, actually, but whatever.
Yeah, sort of. We thought about it. Decided not
We did
to.
think about it at least,
Mm,
or
mm.
at most.
All right.
okay,
All right,
Tyrese
Cody,
Halliburton,
your list.
greatest player
Tyrese
of all time.
Halliburton. Not
Hey,
only
talk
is
about
he averaging,
transition D.
yeah, great transition D. Not only is Tyrese Halliburton scoring more points per game than Anthony Edwards, but he's also shooting 50, 40, 90. which you wouldn't
Yeah.
know that because his game's the assists and everything, but he's having a ridiculous all-time year at this young
You're
of an
right.
age
He's having a better year.
than AD and Ant-Man. Okay,
Can I ask you one question, Cody?
no. Yeah, what's up?
No.
What's the question?
No.
Come on,
F
dude.
you.
I was just messing with you.
No.
Please.
All right.
Court, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah. Go
God,
for
I
it.
hate it.
I'd
What
love
do you
to
honestly
hear it.
think about Tyrese's shooting form, like his release? Do you like it or not when you watch it?
I mean, it works for him. I was just watching a video of like top 5 players with weirdest release of all time, and like some of them were knocking it down. Sean Marion's shot. I was
Did the
going in.
Matrix?
Man.
I watch highlights sometimes, and it is it's just a funny looking
Yeah.
shot.
I mean, if
Why
it
did
works for them,
it's like he learned in 3rd grade and never changed a shot.
That's
he would
exactly
knock him
what it
down
is.
though. Tyrese knocks him
No,
down. I'd say especially if he's shooting like those percentages, don't change it. It's weird though.
I like it though. I think he's got a funky wind up, but his follow through is nice, which I think,
Yeah, his release.
If you get set before the follow through and your follow through is nice, I know a bunch of guys that like kind of have a weird wind up, but when they have a pure finish, it goes in.
Mm-hmm.
Like Court.
Yeah. Good analogy.
Tyrese Halliburton, number 10. LeBron James is number 9 for me. Then I have Kevin Durant at 8. Honestly, they could be 8. They're irreversible to me right now. Shea at 7. Steph at 6. Tatum at 5. Giannis at 4. Joel at 3. And I have Jokic at 2. And I have a new crowned best player in the world, Luka Doncic. And also, I don't know why he's not. No, I don't know why he's not in the MVP conversation. Maybe because they're like not top 3, but his numbers are. Last I checked, he was averaging like 4 more points than Jokic, and like he was 2 rebounds shorter than him. So I don't know what you value more, but to me, I thought Luka's numbers were
I have
better
a
overall.
philosophy though that discredits everything you just said.
I also have one question.
I think it's a good
What's his
philosophy.
PER?
I didn't do that kind of research. I just go with how I feel.
Your surface level.
No, but here's my philosophy. I think it's a good one. You can swap players, like, a player can move from like 6 to 3 or 5 to whatever by like playing really good and having a great year or playing really good in the regular season for multiple years. But to be the best player in the world, you have to have a great playoff run. Luka hasn't done that. You have to like prove it in the playoffs to get that.
You kind of have to
win
a championship, huh?
Kinda. Or you could have maybe a great run and lose in the finals if you're like clearly the best player throughout that playoffs. But yeah, you can't like have never. Has Luka even been to? Yeah, he's been to a Western Conference final and like got
beat by the Dubs, but he was the best player in that series. When we beat him in the Western Conference final, he was going off. But Luka's honestly been great in the playoffs. He's just never had a team to get over the hump. But you're right. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. I like your philosophy. I'm switching Jokic ahead of him because I do think you kind of have to be the best player on, like, we didn't say Giannis was the best in the world till like that season he won it. Then we were like, oh, he's the regular season best and led a team to a championship. And then Jokic did it and he was the best. So I will say you're right, Court.
And Jokic's, it wasn't just like, he led him to the championship. Like, if you watched like the games in that playoff run, you were like, oh, this guy's the best player in the playoffs.
I got swept up in the Luka magic, and his game's flashy, and he's going off, and I love it. But you're right. I like your philosophy. I'm wrong. Sneaky take.
It's hard when you're in love with another man.
Happy birthday, Court.
Thanks.
If it wasn't your birthday,
he's a good body.
Take him down. Way to change
this is a good
Cody's
body.
actual like mental structure.
Yeah. Oh, I've got one
more for you. It's mind control.
I'm gonna another stinky aspect of Cody. Yeah. I realized I left out Jason Tatum and I was pretty stinky. But
that's stinky.
Donovan Mitchell.
Hand to the fire. You're going in for a playoff run. You have similar caliber, very good teams. Even right now, who do you want at the helm leading your team, Steph or Jason Tatum?
Steph.
Steph.
Yeah, but you have Jason Tatum a slot higher than Steph.
Yeah, but you don't have Jason Tatum at 10. You don't have him on the list.
I'm just saying, they're both a little stinky.
Yeah.
They're both a little
Okay.
stinky.
Fair,
So
fair.
I think fair to say we have
but-
2 stinky takes and 0 stinky takes. I believe I've won this week.
But let me say this. It's not proven yet, but just based off how they're playing right now, would you have Shea over both those guys as your number one option in a playoff series? Shea looks
Yes.
Because of the
unstoppable.
experience and stuff,
Okay.
I might still say Steph. Like someone who's like knows how to win championships right now.
If you
and
put
is
them
still
both
playing
on
really
the
well.
same team, I would take Steph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Damn it,
Steph's
Court,
just
you said it
like-
again.
Great potty.
You're on fire today. But I do think Ant-Man has potential to be top 10, even like a top 5 player in the league. But I don't think he's there yet. Even though his team's dominating, he hasn't made the playoffs, or maybe he made the first round and bounced. And he really hasn't put up the numbers that these guys put up.
Yeah,
He's
that's true.
averaged like 24 or less.
I would say he's almost definitely like top 15 right now, though.
I'd say top 15. I think, but there's guys like De'Aaron Fox, like
I'm gonna
Donovan
put Devin
Mitchell,
Booker.
Devin Booker. These guys
Mhm.
that are like, I still.
He's like
are-
right in that group, though. Like I might take
Yeah.
him over a couple of those guys.
I think he's at the bottom of that group. But yeah, he's right there. But I just think if he has a crazy play, the way they're the number one seed, if he has a really good playoff run too, like his game gets better in the playoffs, and then he's doing the same thing, and his numbers elevate. Like next year, he's probably in there, and I probably lose this bet I have with Eddie regardless. But I don't put him there yet.
Yeah. By the way, this is kind of related to what the highly disputed is going to be. But there's so many great young guards in the league right now. Like everyone talks about Chet and Wemby, right? But there's like 10 like all-star level guards that are like really like the guys Fox, Maxey, Edwards,
Halliburton.
Fox, Halliburton. I feel like I'm still
Shea.
forgetting some too.
Trae Young.
Luka's under 25. There's so many. Like
Yeah.
I think there's more I'm forgetting too. I was looking at a list and I was like, oh my god, every team has a great guard under 25.
Yeah. That's why this year is like it's been coming, but this year it's like the changing of the guard is here.
Mhm.
Like the
Yeah.
young guys are the guys now, and the older
Mhm.
guys are still good, but they're the older guys.
Yeah.
So you can really like
Agreed.
see it this year.
Mhm.
Nice. Well, let us
Oh,
know in the
even
comments.
Jaw's under 25.
Yeah, Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what?
Darius Garland.
Halliburton got
Another one.
bumped. Halliburton. Well, I'm already
You're
locked
putting
in.
Ja back in there?
Yeah, Jaws. Did you see him when he came back? He was
It was crazy.
he was amazing.
Yeah, but
He was right there to like the top again. He was like,
why?
oh, Luka,
Why isn't
Steph,
like
Ja.
why isn't Tracy McGrady or Brandon Roy or some of these others on these top all-time lists because they couldn't keep it together and keep playing? This dude got freaking suspended and injuries and like has done great things, but what if he trails out? You know, what if things
Yeah,
just
but Jamie,
don't happen?
those
But-
guys you mentioned were top 10 players in the league at that point. This is not an all-time thing.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
not all
how
time. It's
are
like
they
who's
right
the
now?
best right now. And
Yeah, Tracy
Ja
McGrady
when he
was
was
definitely
back-
a top 10 player at a lot
in
of
those
years.
11 games, Ja was back. He was higher than top 10 in the league. I think he was.
Okay, well,
It was
Isaiah
amazing.
Thomas has had some good runs too, hasn't he?
These
Oh,
guys
little
aren't
Isaiah?
Yeah.
playing right. Yeah, the year that he almost won MVP, he would have been in maybe top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably
but he
was.
actually, that's the thing, is like he actually did it over the course of a year, however.
Wait,
whatever his
Jamie,
runs
do you really
I'm
think
just
Ja's
saying
not
Ja
that good?
right now. No, I think he's really super talented, but I think part of being in conversations of like top is being consistent, not like kind of in and out. And I think he's had a little bit too much inconsistency to be in some of my lists recently. The dude is crazy talented, so fun to watch.
Okay, but say he's healthy and say you just took the
Yeah,
sample
see, now
size.
we're talking hypothetical.
I'm just. I
We're
just
not
no.
talking fact.
I just want to ask you the sample size of the games he played this year. In that 11 games or whatever it was he talent-wise, skill-wise, player do you put him in a top 10 in terms of the best players in the league? I understand consistency. You were totally validated to take him off your list because of your consistency thing. But when he's playing, do you think he's top 10?
During the 11-game stretch, if I was looking at top 10 players of an 11-game stretch, not the course of the entire season or just
best players
overall,
in the league, regardless of their playing time.
can I choose a guy who's played 11 games in a season? I don't think he's going on my top 10.
No, but you're saying in the season. Was he the best, a top 10 player in that window? Talent-wise, is he a top 10 player?
If
Just
I were to
talent.
take someone for just those 11 games, yeah, he might be number 10 on my list.
I win. No. Okay. Let
No,
us know
I think that Ja is really good, and I think he deserves to be in the conversation for top 10 lists, top lists, whatever you want. I just hope that he gets healthy and then he keeps out of trouble.
Yeah.
Because I hate seeing talent wasted, that's for sure.
Me too.
Yeah. Also, I'm looking at his numbers. They were really good, but not crazy. Even during those, I mean, he was 25-8. That's really good, but that's not necessarily better than Tyrese.
It's when Cody falls in love with a player, and it's like the in love effect. You're such a loyal guy. Once you got someone on your list, you will just no end fight for them, unless it's Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton's teetering on my list, but if I have Halliburton at 10, probably for the same reason because Ja's out basically the whole season now. But if Ja's playing, Ja's.
Ja was 25-8. Tyrese is 24-12.
But it's also
that 12 is crazy.
How Ja, they were the worst team in the league, and then they were almost making the playoffs in an 11-game stretch because Ja was back. I'd never seen such a change in winning just from one player being. I mean, I'm sure it's happened before, but I don't remember someone going 3-20 to 11-2.
But honestly, the Pacers, if the Pacers didn't have Halliburton, they're probably pretty bad this year.
And his first game back, he dropped 30 and hit the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, and the funny thing too is the numbers you just said, Court. I think Steve Nash averaged right around the same numbers and won MVP.
Yeah, everyone's numbers are inflated. I saw a thing on something the other day that it was the number. I think it was number of players averaging 25 points or more. And I'm making these exact things up, but it was something in 2008 or whatever. There was 12 players averaging 25 or more or something, and now it's 46 or something like that.
Wow.
It's just so inflated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Mm-hmm.